You know what time it is. Well, hello there. Welcome to the FIFA 23 Barrow Youth Academy Career Mode. Yes, it is here, and yes, that was very quick. We are here, brand new game, brand new career mode, brand new, well, not brand new format, but a format I've done in the past, but not recently. We have taken over Barrow in League 2, and we are going to work our way to the top using youth players and regens, and only youth players and regens. The manager, as you may have seen from the teensy tiny little spoiler in the Emil Hattunen Hall of Fame video, or whatever it is video, it's Emil Hattunen, legendary goalkeeper in my Port Vale save back in FIFA 19. That's the reason I made a video on him. He's that good, he deserved his own video. He has taken over the reins at Barrow, and he is ready to get to work on his philosophy and his squad. And before we get into anything, let's have a look at our youth academy. We only have 3 players in there at the moment. We've got 17-year-old Xavier Ledesma from Spain, who is a winger. We've got Daniel Marsh, who is probably the homegrown talent thing, because I did pre-order the game. And we've also got Chi-Hu Young, who is also a striker. I will go through and see if a different position suits these guys, but I'm going to call Ledesma and Marsh up straight away. Young will have to wait as he is only 15. And I have also hired 3 youth scouts. Well, I've hired 2. There was already 1 at the club. Samuel Morgan has gone to England for 9 months to search for any kind of player. Bertram Olsen is from Denmark, and he is scouting physically strong players from Wales for 3 months. And Ronnie Bradshaw is scouting for wingers from Scotland for 3 months. That kind of covers all bases. As the series goes on, or as the season goes on, shall I say, we will progressively scout further afield. At the moment, it's only going to be the home nations. With every 3-month mission, we will go somewhere further afield. Of course, the next 2 places we'll go to are Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland, and then we might stay within Northern Europe or Central Europe or whatever. One thing we also need to check really quickly is the free agents, to see if there are any free agents to sign. I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is slightly overpowered a bit. We have 6 players in the free agents that are regens. We've got Daniel Barrera, who's a centre-back, Bence Farkas, a right-back, Alan Gannon, a centre-attacking mid, Ricardo Jimenez, who has a goalkeeping rating between 67 and 77, Alan Nizevic, and Francis Yaboa, who is another striker. And I'll tell you what, these players have got some pretty serious stats on them. And I am going to sign up all of these free agents, because I need a squad of 11 players at least before the season starts. I mean, straight away, Daniel Barrera wants a crucial first team role. Oh yeah, of course there's new cutscenes as well, as Daniel Barrera walks in and Emil Hattunen greets him along with a couple of the players. Well, a player and a physio? I'm guessing she's a physio, I don't know. What grade do I get for this transfer? Oh dear. Oh, okay, good. A noise came out of my controller. Player overall 70? Right, okay, that's nice then. So we've got a new star player, Daniel Barrera. I feel like these free agents are genuinely a little bit overpowered, but I'm still going to sign them all up because I need them. So I'll be right back with you when I've done the rest of them. Yeah, I really need to get rid of those noises off the controller. I'm not going to lie, this feature's actually alright. Oh, he is also 70 rated. I think the price rating is an A simply because... Oh my god, he's 74 rated. So I'm going to stick with the 4-4-2 just for now. We have got all of the new recruits in there. Obviously, there will be more to come. At least I hope so. And the formation will probably change in the long run. Okay, so everything's very low apart from financial, which is good, I guess. The one thing I want to see, so let's have a look. So within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the Youth Academy signed in the first... Yeah, well, that's obviously going to happen. Get 10 games with at least 1 goal scored in home matches. That should be pretty doable. Continental success, obviously we've got nothing. Domestic success. Yes! A 4th finish in bottom part of the league. That could not have gone any better. And finish with at least 4.3 million profit at the end of the first transfer window. That's just not going to happen, I'm afraid. Just to get through this first episode a bit quicker for myself, timing and that, I'm not going to do training. I'll have to do it off camera. I've never seen this before. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm just happy let me transfer list everyone. Like, I'm pretty sure in previous games you couldn't transfer list people that had just joined the club. Now, let's hope we can get a bit of extra cash from these friendlies, this friendly tournament, which is a bit of a league, and we're playing Hertha Berlin. Sick. We're going to get absolutely battered by these lot. Oh, maybe not. Yeboah and Yeboah. Both scored by Yeboah. This is a much better game. More of the same sort of team, and it's a 2-2 draw. It's Farkas with 1 goal and John Rooney with the other one. Bit of a kit clash, but Fleetwood. And we win that one, and Yeboah getting both goals again. But here we go then. Monthly scouting reports. We won't have many players in these. We only have 1 in Scotland, and he's 15. Ah, come on. Please don't be just 15-year-olds. Okay, we've got Rhys Elliott from Wales, who is 16, and we'll obviously call up sign Bryn Cook as well. And then we've got 2 16-year-olds from England, Kai French and Kai Talbot, the 2 Kais. Perfect. Absolutely, well, almost perfect, shall we say. It's just a shame that Bryn Cook is 15, because we need a left back. But we've got Kai French, who we can call up. We've got Rhys Elliott, and we haven't got Angus Hutchinson, but we also have Kai Talbot, a backup goalkeeper, so we're already sorted for goalkeepers. I mean, we already now know that Kai French is a right mid and not a right wing back. And Farkas is +9, so he's not a right wing back either, he is a right midfielder. Right then, this is probably going to be the most disjointed game of FIFA I've ever played. I am yet to play a single game of FIFA 23. I've got no tactics, new players, pretty terrible players at that as well, so we're just going to have to get through this together this first month, and I will obviously play a bit more FIFA 23 in between this episode and the next one. Newport County against Barrow, the first game of the Barrow Youth Academy career mode on FIFA 23. Let's do it. We're also at one of the new stadiums, one of the new default stadiums in the game. There are 2 new default stadiums in the game. This one is perfect for lower league clubs like Barrow because it is a tiny, tiny stadium. I think it's about 3,000 and somewhat capacity on the game. Obviously, Barrow's ground holds about 5,000, but it looks a bit like Barrow's ground in fairness. But it's got like 2 modernish stands, and behind one of the goals it hasn't got a stand. Obviously in this game we're playing away. I definitely did not forget that. Although this stadium's also had a bit of an upgrade. Look at that stand in the background. That's a new stand. That stand's also had an upgrade. Oh, I love this. I like that they've actually paid a bit of attention to the stadiums they already had in the game. Yeboah playing the ball over the top for Patrick Brough, the only real player in this squad. Get a crossing, go on. Oh, Marsh nearly got on the end of it. Oh, they're already through. Zanzala, yes, Jimenez, good save to start off the season. We're a lot closer to the crowd as well in this stadium now. Elliott now, sporting the number 8 already. Gannon giving it back to Elliott. He's going to have a hit. It's been blocked. It's going to get crossed back in. Marsh! Oh, he's hit the post. That would have been a great way to start. Oh, this is lovely stuff. Gannon's through. It's Gannon! That was very sus goalkeeping, I can't lie, from Townsend. But we have our first goal of the Barrow career mode. And it is Cannon who has got it. He just found all the space. No one picked him up. One touch, bang. Yeah, the goalkeepers need a bit of work, I think. I haven't touched any sliders, by the way, just so you know. All the sliders are on 50. Any sliders I do change will be in an attempt to make the game more enjoyable rather than making it harder, because I do not need to make the game harder for myself, at least not at the moment. So I want to make the game harder for myself. I'll put it up to legendary. Oh, that's a lovely ball over the top. Yeboah's in. I might need to make the game harder for myself, you know. Oh, that's a cracking save from Townsend. Yeboah with the ball over the top. Marsh with a header. That was from pretty much on the ground. Zanzala plays it in the middle for Waite. Oh, he's got through here. Waite. Oh, no. Newport equalised straight away. Again, slightly sus goalkeeping, but I'll let him off for this one because he didn't look quite as bad as Townsend's effort for our goal. But Newport have a way back in. Ooh, a hypermotion replay. 14.7 metres to goal. Okay, it wasn't that bad of goalkeeping. Here's Omar Bogle, our defence is stretched. We lost one of our centre-backs there with a slide tackle. Zanzala goes back to Bogle. Bogle crossed it in. Oh, Lewis with a volley from the edge of the area. And Newport have turned this game around. Lewis, brilliant effort. Brilliant effort. Ledesma's won the ball here. Here goes Ledesma. Oh, no. I tried the power shot. That probably wasn't the greatest idea. Oh, a power shot's where you hold the 2 buttons. Ah, of course. Zanzala on the ball again. Goes out wide to Norman. He's been causing problems all afternoon. Both of them, in fact. Especially Zanzala. That's a good block from Barrera. And Gannon heads away. But only to Norman. Come on, lads. We need to get in defensive shape. That's a good block from Nujevic. We've got one last chance, potentially. We have got one last chance. Farkas, get that ball in. Yeboah! Ah! That would have been a dream to get a point in the first game, but not to be. Unfortunately, we lose 2-1 in the end to Newport. We did go 1-0 up, though, and it was a very encouraging performance, actually. Right, Walsall away in the Carabao Cup, and this is where it becomes a problem. I'm simulating it, but I'm playing the same team. So, this is where it becomes a problem. We actually won. Oh, and Ledesma got sent off. That is not what I needed. That really is not what I needed. I'm going to have to play another real player. Why have we got so many games in this month? I still don't know how I'm going to, like, format the episodes yet. I'm still working on it. Because the thing is, I simply don't have time to play the rest of this month with that many games in it. Right then, Barrow against Bradford. First game at Holker Street. I've had to put Ben Whitfield at left mids, just for this game only. Hopefully he doesn't really have much of an impact, which is hard to say because Ben Whitfield is very impactful and everyone else is extremely tired, but we move. Let's do this thing. Oh yes, look at this. This looks like a League 2 stadium. This genuinely looks like a League... I mean, maybe not the stand without the shelter. If that stand had a shelter, it would genuinely be a League 2 stadium. A shelter, a roof even. Here we go then. First game at Holker Street. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hope we can get a point of some kind. I mean, what I did in the previous series of these is simulate a season so I could get a squad together. But I want the challenge, woof. I want the challenge of starting from the start because other people do it, so, you know, I might as well do it as well. Nowadays, if you simulate a season before starting it, you're gonna have players who are like 70 plus rated in League 2 and they're gonna want you to win the league and you're gonna get sacked if you don't. Gannon, here is Marsh, great turn. French is out here all by himself. Here is French giving it to Marsh. Ah, I was going to do a power shot there. Probably shouldn't have done that. I can do one here though. Bang! Woo! Decent hit from Elliott. I'm going to properly curl this. Oh, it's a lovely corner. Oh, Yeboah! He's headed one in. Francis Yeboah scores the first goal at Holker Street. What a header that was. We go 1-0 up again. Marsh is making a good run here. That's not the greatest of balls from Yeboah, but Marsh is going to get to that at least. Problem is now he's got nowhere to really go. Yeboah's made a run into the box. Yeboah has a second. Barrow have a second. Let's go. What a start to the game this is. Marsh sends the ball over the top. Yeboah's in behind again. Surely he's not getting a hat-trick. Oh, Doyle, big strong hand. I want to try something. Oh my god. That just looks so funny. Oh, Marsh is running. Bradford's defence are on the ropes. It's Marsh. It's 3! Get in there. I forgot your first name. I will know it in a second once the graphic comes up. But Marsh, the homegrown talent, I keep forgetting what they're called. Homegrown talent. Gets his first goal for Barrow, at least when I'm using him. Runs through, finesse shot past Colin Doyle into the back of the net. It's a good ball in from Walker. Oh, it's loose in the box and Smallwood pounces and gets a goal back for Bradford. I was going to say consolation then. It's not a consolation yet. Oh, they really have covered off going for a long shot with the pass button. That's so annoying. Here goes Marsh. Look at the run. Look at the run. Go on, power it. That was lovely. Albeit somewhat, you know, goalkeeping was a bit He absolutely bopped that. Oh, yeah. He should have tried better there, Doyle. Marsh, great ball through to Kai French. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Will he get it to Yeboah? Yes, he can. He's on a hat-trick. It's Francis Yeboah, and he's got his hat-trick. This is going swimmingly and a half. Francis Yeboah with a hat-trick. Marsh has got 2. Can we get 2 players getting a hat-trick in the first home game of the season? What a start this has been. Or maybe I am just quite good at this game. It's all up in the air at the moment. Like I say, this is the first time I am playing this game, like full stop. I've not played any before this, before recording this. I hadn't even opened the game. Oh my god! What even happened there? Do I try a power shot from here? Yeah, go on then. Oh! they're nice. I like the power shot edition. Love that. Oh, here comes Andy Cook again. He's everywhere, this guy, isn't he? Oh, it's slid in there. Walker, Jimenez saves, but it goes straight to Chapman. That net noise came through my controller. Chapman, this time it's definitely a consolation, but it is a second for Bradford. And yeah, we need to look into the defence a little bit for that one. Because even though he may not have scored, Andy Cook has run rings around our defenders in this game. Get in! That's a win. The first win. What a result that one is then. Yeboah with a hat-trick, Marsh with 2, 5 goals scored in total. Brilliant start to the season. And that is where I'm going to leave off this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this first episode of the FIFA 23 Barrow Youth Academy Career Mode, that's a mouthful, then hit that like button down below, subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more of FIFA 23 content, and if you don't want to miss any of that FIFA 23 content, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, peace.